I'm Samantha Barenberg, and I'm here with Dustin Pari, who is going to be doing a presentation and leading a ghost hunt here at Rowan University. So, Dustin, they call you the paranormal rock star. How did that name come about?
That came about when I was doing GHI, the Ghost Hunter International show. I was overseas for like the better part of 2 years. We did 20-something countries, and I was doing an interview. I was in Malaysia, and I was chatting with a guy, and I was telling him about how difficult it is, like to be away from my family. Like I want to be a good provider and a parent, but at the same time, I really want to be a good husband and a father. And it was such a tough struggle. You're trying to provide, but you're not there to do the important things. And he just said, off the cuff, he's like, "You're kind of traveling the world like some sort of paranormal rock star." And I was like, "Yeah, man, that's exactly what I'm doing." So the name kind of stuck because I've always been into like rock music, and I've got the crazy hair, and it's just kind of my style. So
Just goes.
yeah, it just goes well.
So, how did you first get into ghost hunting?
This started for me. I was about 8 or 9 years old. I had seen what we call a shadow figure. It was standing in the doorway of my bedroom. Everything was lit up, like in the hallway, so there's no reason this thing should have been there. It scared the hell out of me as a kid. Really did. Frightened me. Never saw it again all the years I lived there, but that just kind of put that seed in my mind, like what was it? Why was it there? So as soon as I was old enough to go out driving my buddies, we started checking out places and ended up on TV. I don't know how it all worked, but it's crazy.
Do you remember your first ghost hunt? Your actual first one?
One of the first ones we ever did was back in Smithfield, Rhode Island. It was this 3-walled little stone house. It was called the Witch's House. It's probably like a nonsense story, but I was 16 years old. It's scary. We get there and we're checking it out. Next thing I know, this guy shows up who lives down the road. Big, heavyset farmer fella with a gun. And he holds us at gunpoint until the cops come. I was scared to death. I'm like, I'm going to get shot. So that was the scariest part of that. Because trespassing. Don't trespass, kids. Bad idea.
Trespassing is bad. RTN. And Dustin Pari does not go for trespassing. Did that make you more cautious?
Yeah. I mean, for a little while, I still kind of did what I wanted, but now I try to do the responsible thing and tell people that, the police have these places blocked off, not because they don't want you to see spirit activity, but a lot of them are dangerous and you shouldn't be out places that you shouldn't be. But when I was younger, I did it, so.
And how did you get into the show Ghost Hunters? How did that come about?
So that was another little bizarre bit of happenstance. I came home late one night, and I was watching TV, flicking through, and I see these guys investigating like I do. And I was like, this is crazy. They're in people's homes. Like, I never get to do that. And then I saw they filmed in Rhode Island, which is where I'm from. And I was working for CBS and Fox News, so I emailed the guys. I'm like, listen, I can run all your equipment. I can handle all your stuff. I've been investigating for years. And I met them. We met at a Starbucks. We had a meeting. They said, you can be part of the team, but not in the show. 3 weeks later, they're like, hey, how about doing the show? And I was like, sure, why not?
I mean, why not? Well, your experiences on the show, does anything pop out?
Oh, yeah. There's, the first time I ever saw a full-body apparition, we were down in St. Augustine Lighthouse. We saw this woman pacing on the top floor. Just amazing. I didn't even know what to do. It was the first time I saw something since I was a kid, so I just froze, staring at it, in awe, Overseas, we captured a lot of activity, a lot of weird, eerie voices. We get different languages, and it's just really cool opportunities.
Now, tonight, you are bringing Rowan University students on a ghost hunt after your presentation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, what I like to do is, the main portion of my lecture is to get people to understand and respect the spirit world. That's the biggest thing for me. The scare factor is fun, and it's great, little wow factor, but when I go to do the investigation, I like to show them a couple of pieces of equipment. I talk about how some people fake stuff very easily, because I like to show them that what I'm doing is real. And it doesn't mean there's always going to be activity, but I always tell people if things happen when people ask for it to happen all the time, then they're probably faking the stuff, But usually the spirit world's very subtle, and if you go with a very respectful approach, chances are hopefully you get some type of interaction.
Where are we going to actually, go looking for ghosts?
Yeah, that's a good question. They told me it's a building across from this one, so I'm not even sure the name of it. But I always tell people that it doesn't really matter to me where we go to investigate. It's always nice if there's been activity there reported, but a lot of times it's the spirits that are around us all the time, and spirits are around some of the students. And, sometimes there are connections that's made with family members that come through and stuff like that. So it can be really powerful and really emotional sometimes. So we'll see what happens.
Is it bunts?
I think that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Apparently they had someone come before and they were like, yep, that's haunted.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll do my best.
we'll find out the truth here at RTN. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Once again, I'm Samantha Barenberg. This is Dustin Pari, and you're watching RTN.